They say the Ganges River at Varanasi washes away all sins, but some things, some souls, they cling to the mud, refusing the fire. My name is Rohan, and last Tuesday, chasing a story too dark for the daylight, I found myself standing at Manikarnika Ghat, long after the last pyre had faded. The fog wasn't mist, it was breath. Cold, stale, clinging to the ancient stone steps leading down to the water. Every shadow felt like a waiting shape. I was looking for the uncremated, the unclaimed, the children, the suicides, the ones the river spits back out. That's when I heard it. Not a moan, not a whisper. There was a sound like dry reeds dragging across rough concrete, a scratching. I pulled out my recorder, my hand slick with a sweat that wasn't mine. The ghat was empty, or so I thought. I focused my phone light toward the cremation mounds. The flames were long dead, leaving behind gray, jagged bones, bleached white under the sickly yellow moon. Then the sound came again, louder, closer, and this time it was accompanied by a low, guttural chant in a language older than the city itself. My heart hammered against my ribs like a trapped bird. I started backing away, stumbling over a stray piece of half-burned wood. When I looked up, standing by the edge of the shallow water was a figure, tall, skeletal, draped in rags that looked less like cloth and more like desiccated skin. Its eyes were not sockets. They were deep, oily pools, reflecting the distant city lights, but somehow absorbing all the warmth from the world. It didn't walk, it flowed. Its feet never quite touched the damp stones, and from its throat came the scratching sound, organizing itself into words. It pointed a long blackened finger not at me, but through me, and I understood they weren't haunting the place. They were waiting for permission to leave. The air dropped 20 degrees, the chant rose to a chorus, dozens of faint echoing voices all begging for release, or perhaps company. I ran. I didn't look back until I hit the main road, the sound of the scraping echoing inside my skull. I deleted the recording immediately, because if you listen too closely to the voices from the Varanasi Cemetery, you start to learn the words they're chanting. And I swear, sometimes, when the night is very still, I still hear that dry, desperate scratching right outside my door.